From the plains of the savannah to the depths of the rainforest, life thrives on adaptation and balance. In the human sphere, the journey for effectiveness follows a similar path. Stephen Covey, in his seminal work The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, presents a roadmap to navigate this complex terrain. Like a seasoned explorer, we embark on a journey today, delving into Covey's wisdom, our expedition to unearth and understand these 7 habits that empower us to thrive in our human ecosystem. With open minds and a thirst for knowledge, let us begin this voyage of self-discovery. We stand at the edge of a vast desert, the desert of our lives. The winds of change swirl around us, threatening to bury our aspirations beneath the sands of time. But look closer, and you'll find the first principle of effectiveness: proactivity. It is not about simply reacting to the storms of life, but about choosing how we weather them. Imagine a lone tree, roots anchored firmly in the ground, yet branches swaying gracefully with the wind. This, my friends, is the essence of being proactive. We cannot always control the external forces that buffet us, but we can choose our response. Proactivity is the recognition that we are not merely passengers on this journey, but the drivers. We have the power to choose our direction, to steer our lives towards the destinations we envision. It is about taking responsibility for our actions, our reactions, our choices. Think of the gazelle on the savannah. It does not wait passively for the lion to strike. It remains alert, it anticipates, it takes action to preserve its own survival. We too possess this innate ability to anticipate, to act, to shape our own destinies. Proactivity is not about aggression, but about conscious, considered action. Our journey now takes us from the vast expanse of the desert to the intricate detail of the architect's drawing board. For to truly master our lives, we must first envision the masterpiece we wish to create. This is the essence of Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Imagine a builder attempting to construct a magnificent cathedral without a blueprint, without a clear vision of the final structure. Chaos would ensue, wouldn't it? Our lives are no different. To live effectively, to build a life of purpose and meaning, we must first define what those terms mean to us. What is our personal definition of success? What legacy do we wish to leave behind? This habit encourages us to step back from the daily grind, to ascend to a higher vantage point where we can survey the landscape of our lives. From this perspective, we can begin to identify our core values, our guiding principles, the very pillars upon which we will build our lives. Think of a migrating bird soaring thousands of miles, guided by an internal compass. Having charted our course and defined our destination, we now find ourselves at the foot of a mountain, a symbol of the tasks and responsibilities that fill our days. The ascent may seem daunting, but Habit 3, put first things first, provides us with the tools to navigate this challenging terrain. Imagine you have a jar and you fill it with rocks, pebbles, and sand. The rocks represent our most important priorities, the pebbles, less important tasks, and the sand, the minutiae that can consume our time. If you fill the jar with the sand first, there's no room for the rocks. But if you prioritize the rocks, the pebbles and sand will naturally settle in the spaces around them. This simple analogy illustrates the power of prioritization. It's about identifying our big rocks, the tasks that truly align with our values and goals, and giving them precedence over the less important ones. In the natural world, we see this principle at play every day. A mother bird, faced with a nest full of hungry chicks, focuses on feeding her young, instinctively knowing that their survival is paramount. Similarly, we must learn to distinguish between urgency and importance. Our journey now leads us to a vast savanna where herds of animals graze peacefully side by side. This scene reminds us that cooperation, not competition, is often the key to survival and success. Habit 4, think win-win, invites us to embrace this principle in our interactions with others. In the animal kingdom, we see examples of symbiotic relationships, where different species cooperate for mutual benefit. The honey guide bird, for instance, leads the honey badger to beehives, sharing in the sweet reward. This collaboration benefits both parties. Similarly, the win-win paradigm encourages us to view interactions not as zero-sum games, where one person's gain is another's loss, but as opportunities for mutual benefit. It's about seeking solutions where everyone involved feels valued, respected, and heard. This habit requires a shift in mindset. a move away from scarcity thinking, where we believe there's only a limited pie to be divided, towards an abundance mentality, where we believe there's enough for everyone to thrive. Think of a forest ecosystem. Different species of plants and animals coexist, each contributing to the overall health and vitality of the forest. Chapter 5, Habit 5, Seek first to understand, then to be understood. The power of empathetic listening. Our journey takes us deeper into the heart of the rainforest, a place teeming with diverse forms of life, each communicating in its own unique way. Habit 5, Seek first to understand, then to be understood, reminds us that effective communication, like life itself, requires careful observation, deep listening, and genuine empathy. Imagine for a moment trying to hold a conversation with someone speaking a different language. Frustration mounts, misunderstandings arise, and communication breaks down. This is often how we approach interactions, eager to express our own thoughts and opinions before truly understanding the other person's perspective. This habit challenges us to reverse this approach, to become less concerned with being understood and more focused on understanding others. It's about listening not just with our ears, but with our hearts and minds, seeking to grasp the other person's point of view, their feelings, their motivations. In the animal kingdom, we see countless examples of animals communicating through subtle cues, body language, and vocalizations. Chapter 6, Habit 6, Synergize, the power of collaboration. Our journey now takes us to a bustling coral reef, a vibrant tapestry of life where countless species coexist and thrive in a delicate balance of interdependence. This underwater metropolis embodies the essence of Habit 6, Synergize. Synergy, in its simplest form, is the concept that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. It's the recognition that when diverse individuals with unique strengths and perspectives come together, they can achieve extraordinary results. Think of a flock of geese flying south for the winter. Individually, they might struggle against the wind, but by flying together in a V formation, they create an aerodynamic synergy, increasing their efficiency and reach. Each bird benefits from the combined effort. Similarly, when we embrace synergy in our human interactions, we tap into a powerful force for creativity, innovation, and problem-solving. Chapter 7, Habit 7, Sharpen the Saw, the importance of renewal. As our journey nears its end, we find ourselves at the edge of a tranquil lake, its surface reflecting the majesty of the surrounding mountains. This serene setting serves as a reminder of the importance of renewal, of taking time to recharge and rejuvenate ourselves. This is the essence of Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Imagine a lumberjack tirelessly chopping down trees. He works relentlessly, but his saw becomes dull. Rather than taking a break to sharpen the blade, he continues toiling, his progress slowing with each swing. This, my friends, is a metaphor for how many of us live our lives. We pour our energy into our work, our relationships, our pursuits, but often neglect to replenish our own internal resources. Habit 7 reminds us that to be truly effective, we must prioritize our own well-being, tending to our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual needs. By regularly sharpening the saw in each of these dimensions, we enhance our capacity to live, to love, to learn, and to leave a legacy. Outro, the journey continues. As we conclude our exploration of the 7 habits, let us remember that effectiveness is not a destination, but a journey, a continuous process of growth and self-renewal. These habits, like well-worn paths through a dense forest, provide us with a framework for navigating the complexities of life, for making conscious choices that lead to greater fulfillment and lasting success. The wisdom contained within these principles is timeless, relevant to individuals and organizations alike, regardless of age, profession, or background. By integrating these habits into our daily lives, we embark on a transformative journey, one that empowers us to become more proactive, more purposeful, and more effective in all that we do. The path awaits, and